After acquiring Michael Bennett from the Patriots, Jerry Jones said he was satisfied that Bennett knows how the Cowboys do things when it comes to standing for the national anthem. In the past, Bennett has either sat on the sideline or remained in the locker room, which he was doing this season in New England. Shannon, what do you think happens with Bennett Monday night when the Cowboys face the Giants?
Skip, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be surprised if he's out there because I think everybody understands the reasons why he's doing this. And I don't know if anything has changed from the time that he left New England till we arrived in Dallas that would make him all of a sudden come out and stand at attention. Now, there have been instances in which he stood Veterans Day weekend and the Salute to Service game happened on consecutive weekends. And so he was out for that. But other than that, Skip, he's remained in the locker room, and that was one of the choices that the NFL gave the players. It's like you could either, stay in the locker room. I don't even know, Skip, now. I don't really see a whole lot of times that they actually, the playing of the national anthem, I think they've kind of gone away, shied away from that a little bit. Yep. But for me, Skip, I don't know what has changed that would cause Michael Bennett to feel that, you know what, what I was staying in the locker room for has been addressed adequately enough, and so now I feel comfortable in doing this. I could be wrong. Jerry says he understands how they do it, but I'm thinking Jerry's saying that if they're out there, they're going to stand. But if he chooses to stay in the locker room, I wish Jerry would have offered some clarity. Yes, I talked to Michael, and Michael says he has no problem coming out for the national anthem, but we don't know that. So I will be a little surprised if he comes out.
I will be fascinated to see what happens because I've been around Michael Bennett enough times to know he believes what he believes with all his heart and soul and backbone. And his head can be hard when he decides this is the way it should be. And I'm good with that. And I want to stress again, I was always good with the cause for which Colin Kaepernick and others began to protest back, what are we, 4 years?
2016.
Yeah,
wow.
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Jerry Jones is the one owner who gave only one small concession to that cause. Do you remember before the Monday night game back, it's now 3 years ago, at Arizona, his one little nod to the cause was, let's all go out and lock arms, kneel.
That was in 2017.
Early 2017.
Yes.
And they all, here we can see it. And that was it. Jerry said, okay, that's all I'm going to do because the way we do it here in Dallas, Texas is we stand for the anthem. And his leaders have backed him up on that. Dak and Zeke have gone along with it and said, okay, that's the way we're going to do it here in Dallas. That doesn't mean they don't believe in the cause. They just say, we're not going to express our protest during the national anthem. But Michael has been not coming out for the anthem. I have to believe that the sticking point in this trade was, are you or are you not going to come out for the anthem? And I got to believe, and Jerry hinted at it in his radio interview on his radio gig that he does in Dallas, that it's clear that Michael and his people, his representatives, made it clear to Jerry that he will come out and stand for the anthem, that was the caveat to the deal. That was the requirement in the deal. So I'm going to assume that Michael signed off on this, not contractually, but agreed to come out. Now, would that surprise me? Yes, it would. If he doesn't, I think there's going to be a big clash, and I'm not sure he's going to be a Dallas Cowboy much longer if he decides to stay in the locker room on Monday night. Yeah,
I agree with you, Skip, but I'm just going to be surprised considering how steadfast he was and why he did this to begin with.
I totally agree.
And he was one of the four, once this thing started, he and his brother, it gained momentum. Now, Michael's father is retired military.
He is.
So he has the utmost respect. And I believe that's...
Very good point.
I believe that's one of the reasons that he came out for Veterans Day and to salute the service was not... It was also it's the military, but to honor his father and the service that he's provided for this country. So it's going to be very interesting. That's something... And the funny thing is, Skip, I don't know if they're going to show it, so we'll be able to see it on Monday night. But I'm sure we'll get wind of what's going to transpire or what transpired at some point.
I would think so. I would think this would be a subplot to Monday Night Football. And again, I believe, if I know Jerry Jones, this will be a deal breaker if he opts to stay in the locker room.
Okay, we'll have to wait and see. Monday night, Cowboys-Giants. It feels like we've been waiting a long time to see those Cowboys back
like
in
they've
action.
been off like a month.
How are you holding up there? And with that in mind, we got to talk about Aaron Rodgers, which I'm sure you're going to love. Is he going to run away with the MVP award?
He's
we'll
in
discuss
the discussion
next.
In a discussion.